Hello everyone, welcome to Data Analytics Professionals, and I'm Shahnaz Malik, and let's quickly jump into today's lecture topic. This is a lecture series about AWS and machine learning, and for those who have just joined in, just let you know that the current topic of this lecture is going to be about AWS identity and access management, and we are particularly going to look into how to create AWS account aliases, okay, and we will do it through consoles. So before we move on, I would like to remind you that this is lecture number 11 in this series, and I would like to keep this lecture very sweet and short, and here are the instructions that we need to follow, just 4 instructions, and I'm not going to read them but rather take you to the AWS tour and let's perform the actions. So here you are on AWS, and let's see what we need to do here. So first thing first is once you open your browser and you log in, and you enter this website, you will land on this page. It might not look as exactly as it's at the time of recording, but what you need is to go into sign into the console. Once you click on here, what you need to do further here is we are going to do it for administrator, okay, account, and here's my password. You need account ID or the account alias. The account alias we are going to actually create. So this is my account ID. You must have your own account ID and own administrator username and password. So here I'm going to sign in, and once I sign in, what I need to do is I am going to move into the IAM, okay. So you go into IAM. If you don't have this here, then you can find it from the services. Now once I am here, so if you see, here is the IAM user sign in link, okay. Here at the moment showing https :/ and it's giving me this account ID, and then it is giving the link, okay. Now I can actually use this link directly, but let's customize this, okay. If I customize from here, click on this, then account alias, and I can put, for example, DAP stands for Data Analytics Professionals, and then a hyphen, and I can put administrator. So DAP administrator, it makes sense, okay. So because this is an account alias, so I'm going to say yes, create it, and that's it. If you see now, my link has now changed into DAP administrator sign in link, okay, and now it's not account alias, and that's basically it. If you see, this is what it was: sign in into AWS management console. That's what we did. Open IAM console at this, okay. Then in the navigation pane, choose dashboard, and find the IAM user link and choose the customize to the right of the link, okay, and then type in type the name that you want to use for your alias, and that's it basically. It's nothing. And let me show you what it's going to do now, okay. So if we go back and if I log out, now if I go back and say sign in, okay, and remember I used to give this account ID, but now I have an account alias, so I can put DAP, and then I can put DAP administrator, okay. So now this is my username, this is my password. So remembering number is bit can be a bit challenging, and but we can always store it in some secure location. But this is the way to actually now use account alias and your username and password to sign in. And if you see here, I am going back into my account, and if you see now, administrator add DAP hyphen administrator, and before it used to give me here the ID number. And if you don't believe me, just go back into lecture and just have a look, and that's it is basically, and this was our lecture, very short and sweet, and there is a test your progress by writing down everything you learned from this and the previous lectures about AWS, especially about AWS identity and access management. And here especially we learn how to create AWS account aliases, okay, through console. So hope it was sweet and short, and for all of those who are interested in this lecture series, the next topic of this lecture series is going to be about now deleting an AWS account aliases, in case maybe you want to change it and or you want to delete it. I will show you how to delete, and then once you know how to delete, you can always change it if you need to change it, or keep it, or create different aliases, account aliases for other members to, and they can, you can show it to others, and they can make it for their own accounts too. Okay, so that is it for this lecture. But before I move on to the next lecture, I would like to ask you one question, and that is, how do you rate this lecture and the presentation? And the scale is 0 to 10, and uh, 10 is the best. And please give your feedback so that I can see what I'm doing is what you need, and maybe I need to improve somewhere where I'm happy to do so, but I need your feedbacks for that. And with that, it's the studio time with me, and here I am, and I hope that you like this lecture. I kept it sweet and I kept it short, and you take care of yourself until I see you in the next videos. But don't forget to watch my all slides until end, as there is some important information coming in. So with that, stay safe, and I see you in the next lecture.